From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Rob Westgate. Israel is hailing its successful air defense system this morning after a significant attack by Iran. The Saturday assault consisted of more than 300 various drones and missiles, but Israeli officials say some 99% of the weapons were destroyed before making it to their targets. U.S. President Joe Biden says he plans to convene a meeting of the Group of 7 advanced democracies today to coordinate a united diplomatic response to the brazen attack. The attack is also causing reverberations among members of the U.S. Congress.
This weekend's missile and drone barrage has House Republicans pledging to act within days to support Israel and hold Iran and its proxies accountable. It's not clear exactly what kind of action the GOP leaders have in mind, but the top Senate Republican, Mitch McConnell, is urging final passage of the $95 billion foreign aid package that the Senate approved 2 months ago. It includes $14 billion for Israel and roughly $60 billion more for Ukraine. Stephen Portnoy, ABC News, Washington.
Here at home, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says Canada is keeping a close eye on the conflict. He says the Iranian regime is destabilizing the region.
Canada unequivocally condemns Iran's airborne attacks against Israel. We stand with Israel.
Israel's ambassador to Canada has thanked Trudeau and Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Joly for their words of support. Police in northwestern Saskatchewan say 2 people have died from what they suspect were separate cases of fentanyl poisoning. RCMP say they cannot confirm what caused the deaths on Thursday on Thunderchild First Nation until toxicology reports are completed. But they say their preliminary investigation suggests the deadly opioid was involved. The Mounties also note that during a separate traffic stop investigation in the same community on Friday, drugs seized from a vehicle later tested positive for fentanyl. Provincial police say a 32-year-old from Oneida Nation of the Thames was taken to hospital after a frightening dog attack. They say it happened early yesterday morning on the reserve southwest of London, Ontario. Police say the investigation is still in its early stages, but it appears that the person was attacked by both stray dogs and coyotes. And finally, former U.S. President Donald Trump lit into New York prosecutors in the criminal hush money case they brought against him during his last rally before what he called a communist show trial begins on Monday. Trump spoke at the Schnecksville Fire Hall in Pennsylvania as Israel was fighting off a retaliatory drone attack from Iran, which he claimed wouldn't have happened if he were president.
The weakness that we've shown is unbelievable, and it would not have happened if we were in office. You know that. They know that. Everybody knows that.
After a short mention of the attack, Trump turned to an extended tirade against his own legal troubles. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, in the NHL Saturday, Ottawa earned a shootout 5-4 victory over the Montreal Canadiens. Detroit earned a 5-4 victory over Toronto, that one going to overtime. Winnipeg easily handling Colorado 7-0, and Vancouver edged out Edmonton 3-1. Edmonton did not have Connor McDavid. Still on the ice, Canada has advanced to the Women's World Hockey Championship and will play for gold in Utica, New York later today, taking on the United States. Now for some baseball action. Dalton Varsho had a grand slam in the first inning as the Toronto Blue Jays held on for a 5-3 victory over the visiting Colorado Rockies. And finally at the Masters, Scottie Scheffler is in the lead at 7 under par. That's after a wild Saturday at Augusta National. There are only 2 Canadians still playing at the tournament. Corey Connors currently tied in 36th place, and Adam Hadwin tied way at the back in 59th place. From the Canadian Press, I'm Rob Westgate.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.